Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Ching. And today we are in the Seven Crags scenic area. I've got a lot of new subscribers since last time we were here, so we're gonna go for a little stroll through here, give you a look around, and really I'm here because I'm hoping there's big crowds. I actually should have come in here yesterday because the place was jam-packed, but we were off doing other things. So yeah, we're going to go for a wander through here, and hopefully we've got a big turnout of people. But we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen. It is a very, very hot day today. It's about 30, 34 degrees. It's very, very humid. So yeah, it's going to be quite an effort getting around here. It is the last day of the Dragon Boat Festival. We are Monday afternoon, so I'm not sure that we're going to have that big a crowd. Let's just whip this camera around, have a look up here at these rocks up here. It's just spectacular. I do love this place. And we see these lights strung up in the tree here. I think these are all new. I don't remember seeing these before, but I may well be wrong. I can't remember. And then all the electric work and stuff. Oh, wrong setting on the camera. Let's change this over. So all the electrical stuff is put up in these baskets here to made to look like birds' nests, which is really cool. So they got lights shining up onto a lot of these trees at night time, so they look spectacular. Oh, we've got some kind of a display up here on the right. Let's have a look at if we can figure out what this is. Okay, sponsored by China Post. Let's see what we can see in here. So, rabbit art. So it's a whole heap of different calendars that look like have been decorated by kids. Wow, that's cool. So I wonder if they were doing some sort of competition with the schools or something, so the kids can win prizes and whatnot. I don't know. But there's some really nice pieces actually. It wasn't all done by children, I don't think. Look at this, this is gorgeous. So there's some really nice artwork. Really good. Very nice. We've actually got a China Post shop over here. So they must be doing postcards and stuff, so people who visit can send postcards off to family and friends. Got a really old structure in here on our right. No idea what this would have been back in the day. But geez, I hope they're going to restore that. That looks really nice. Really nice looking building. And then over to our left, we've got the lake coming into view here. So we've got these little boats. We can see one just coming into the pier here now. Little raft type things you can come and jump on. Pay your ticket. Actually, we're going to walk around to our left here. Yeah, so in terms of the crowd, I was really coming out here because I've not really been anywhere making videos where there's a huge crowd of people. Whether or not we're going to find that today, I don't know. Being the last day, Monday afternoon of the Dragon Boat Festival, everyone's back to work tomorrow. Most of the visitors are probably on their way back home by now. But time will tell when we get around into the sort of more... Oh, what have we got up this one here? we've got these steps. A lot of these crags have, so this is what, 99.8 meters tall. So this is Saddle Pavilion up here, Jade Emperor Temple and the mountaintop. And we have these QR codes down here, so you can scan that with your WeChat. If you will do one, we're not going to go and scan all the QR codes as we go around, but we'll scan this one just so you get an idea of the sort of information that is available. Okay, so this is a map of the whole area. Let's get some volume on this. So as you click on each of these little sound symbols, we have a little video which will tell you about the place, but it is in Chinese. I wonder. Okay, so we do have translate full text. Okay, it's not translating. All right, that's no good for us. Okay then, maybe they're not the best. So there's a lot of these little vans running around the place, carting tourists around. We're not going to climb up any of these crags today. If you want to see that, go back some of the previous videos, but you can get right up the top of these. We can see just see a little pavilion up the top of here. And I think the next tall one over there you can also climb. So there are, I think there's 4 or 5 that you can actually get up on top of as you wander around. And some of them are quite steep. It's a mission and a half to get up there. It is just a glorious spot right in the middle of Jiaoqing, and you've got this just beautiful, peaceful area to come and hang out in. Them trees over that side, geez, they look good today. Yeah, it's been a busy little weekend. We did a couple of trips yesterday. Took my mate Thomas's new car out for a run. It's got a new Zika and absolutely sensational. So if we wander around this way in front of us, we will wind up. I think we'll go and check the sign here. I think that'll take us back to the exit. We go around the other side of this mountain. Oh, we've got a Xinghu Museum down here. Okay, we're not going to worry about the museum at this stage. We might have to come out. We might actually come out, spend a whole day out here sometime in the not too distant future and do a full video around the place. It's yeah, it is quite a climb to get up the top of these mountains. It's very steep. And all the water. Such a gorgeous area. Comes another of these little electric buses. So yeah, yesterday the line of cars parked out on the, what was that, the north north entrance, right over this way, up on the main road near the train lines, was absolutely jam-packed with cars. Got another of these buses coming around. We've got a couple of them. So the 3 of them. Wow, these guys are busy today. We'll wait here. We're going to head around to our left here. We've got a Dragon Rock cave around this way, and 5 Dragons Pavilion, and Water Moon Palace, and I don't know what that last word is. Hool Pavilion. Ah, look at these trees growing out of the rocks. This is just amazing. And then the root system crawling right down through here till eventually they find the ground. So amazing. Regularly get people out here dressing up in traditional costumes as well, doing photographs. Lots of greenery. Over here on our left we can walk out onto the water. Oh, and look at these. These, actually they're not trimmed very well at the moment, but these plants here are all done up in the shape of a dragon. I have seen them looking much better than that before. But there's one here. And then there's another one over the other side of the path here. They could do with a little bit of a trim. But yeah, they're really nice. Look, we've got another of these buses coming up behind us. Let's move our way over. Oh, what's this building in on our right here? So over here, some big inflatable tubes. You can climb inside and run around on the water. I haven't been in them yet. I must give them a try one day. See how much fun they are. The kids seem to love it. Okay, so we've come around the back side of this mountain now, so here's the other climbing area up here. So Stone Chamber Crag is 96 metres high, called High Platform Mountain in ancient times. It is named after a cave-like stone chamber. It is the earliest developed crag mountain with most attractions. So we're not going to go through all of that. If you do want to read it, pause the video and have a read through yourself. But yeah, we follow the path up here and then twists around the side of the mountain. Right, let's have a look in here, shall we? See what we've got in this little gate. So a little shop on the right here, grab cold drinks or ice creams. So it looks like old temple here. Oh, and we've got another one up the hill behind as well. We'll have a peek in. If it is temple, we won't be going inside. For those of you who are new here, we don't basically go into worship areas filming just out of respect. Okay, it is a worship area, so we'll steer fairly clear of that. But have a look at this building here. How good does that look? Absolutely stunning. And then the mountain up behind us. Just beautiful. Oh, looks like we've got a little little shop area open here. We've got a swing out in the middle of the grass here. Come and sit down and chill out. Looks like we have another one over the other side, so okay, looks like an art gallery. So yes, we have paintings and stuff in there for sale by the look of it. Oh wow, look at some of these. Is that the one I've got at home? I've got one of these art pieces at home. I think it might be this. Oh no, it's not that one. Oh wow, look at these. Oh, absolutely stunning. I do love some of the stuff they do here. Look at this big piece. So to buy this, you are looking at 4,800 RMB, which are, in Australian money, you're looking around the $1,000 mark. Something like this, 3,260 RMB, so $750, $800. And then all sorts of little bracelets and the like, earrings, all that sort of stuff. Well, I've not been in here before. This is a new one for me. All right, and then along the side here, we've got all these pictures embedded in along. Oh, no more of the windows. The window's back behind us. We're not going to walk back the other way. Right, let's head out the other side, see what else we've got. That is a gorgeous temple. All right, heading out to our left here. Okay, we have another little art shop down this way, selling all sorts of craft stuff. But here, these lions in here were found, I'm sure we've got an English sign here somewhere. Maybe it's on this one. I thought this one was just about the temple. Water Moon Palace. Does it have anything about the two lions out the front? If you want to have a read of that, you can. Hit the pause button. But we're not going to go through it. I want to try and find, I'm sure there was some information somewhere about these two lions. Ah, here we are. Red sandstone carving double lions of the Ming Dynasty. The red sandstone carving double lions of Ming Dynasty was carved in the 43 years of, oh, that's a bit faded, Jiajing reign period of the Ming Dynasty, 1564. So they were carved 1564. It was originally placed at the entrance of the Jiaoqing Municipal People's Government, formerly the Ming and Qing Dynasties Government House, and was moved to the front of the Water Moon Palace in 1965. So they are, what year were they carved? 1564, so getting on for 500 years old, all protected behind this glass. They look great. All right, let's carry on our way. We'll try and get around to the main area here and just see how many people we've got floating around. Oh, KFC coffee. If you need a coffee, there you go. I don't know if they make good coffee. As we said yesterday when we were out at that Crescent Creek resort area, I don't really drink coffee, can't stand the stuff. Each step higher. Here you can see the immortal palm crag, toad crag and sky pillar crag. Each peak is higher than another, so it is called each step higher. Again, if you want to read more of that, pause the video and have a read. But here's where they're talking. We've got, well, we start right back there. 1, 2, 3. Must be those 3 that they're talking about. Each step higher, because I don't think this next one is higher than there. But yes, very cool. This is another of those places where you could come here, spend the whole day here. They do have food, they've got restaurants and stuff out here. Yeah, if you're in Jiaoqing, I'd personally recommend get here fairly early in the day. Come out here in the morning. Here you can buy these pouches and they fill them with different herbs and things. So for example, the cold and hand, foot and mouth disease sachet contains clove, peppermint, mugwort leaf, husiang, perilla, schizonipita, etc. But yeah, you fill up with whatever you want and chuck them under your pillow when you sleep. The smell coming out of there is really nice. I actually had a girl I met. I knew her from the language learning app that I'm involved with. I'd actually met her before I came to China, when I was sort of in the planning stages of coming here. And not long after I came, she lives in Shenzhen, she came to visit me for a few days. We hung out and she'd actually bought me one of them pouches and you put it under your pillow when you sleep and they smell absolutely gorgeous. They were really, really nice. So down here on our right, we have a cave down here that you can, so what have we got? Long Yan Cave boat entrance. So yeah, they've got a cave in here. There is a waterway running through there. So you can actually jump on a boat here and take a boat trip through the cave, which I've done that a couple of times. It's really nice. Or you can simply walk around on the walkway. We're not going to go through the cave right now, although it is lovely and cool in there. We'll carry on our way. So as I was saying, if you're coming out here, my recommendation would be get out here first thing in the morning. Get out here nice and early, and then spend the day out here, and then sort of late afternoon when you're finished. Evergreen. When you finish, you can walk back. So we'll get over to the water over here and we'll show you where you wander back. So once you have finished, get over to this path here. We did a video the other night with the lights on the trees down through here, and that's right over there. And From here, walk back through Paifong Park, because it's a beautiful walk, especially late afternoon, sort of evening time. Walk back through there and you wind up in Paifong Square for the evening. And then Paifong Square, you've got the fountain show in the evening, which they do 2 or 3 showings each evening. So I think there's a 7 o'clock and an 8 o'clock normally. And then weekends or public holidays, they do a third show as well. And then from there, Paifong Square, at one end, you have the food street with lots of sort of open air places to go and get food. Lots of little shops doing all sorts of stuff. Or the other side of Paifong Square, you've got the big shopping centre up to the 4th floor there, and that place is just full of restaurants. So yeah, it's really, really good day out. Oh, we got some fish down here. Look at that view there. Wow, and look at this artwork on the, how the hell did they do that? I mean, it looks really good, but it's all water under there. How they must have maybe put scaffold across from here, or maybe they did it. No, they can't have done it from a boat, surely. Every time you hit the wall to carve stuff out, the whole boat would be moving. Yeah, not sure. All right, let's carry on away. Wow, it's very quiet around this side. I really thought the place would be, I didn't think it'd be really, really busy like it was yesterday, but I thought there'd be more people around than there are today. Oh, a couple of kids running around, having little races by the look of it. Well, she wants to have a race, but he's not interested. He's just walking on. So this path over the other side of the water here, if you carry on around to the right here, there are a couple of these crags that are outside of the scenic area, which you can go and visit as well. You do still have to pay to climb up them, but it's, oh, what was the price? I think it's 6 RMB. From memory, I can't remember. We might have to go and, actually we might go and do a video up one of them maybe next weekend, because I haven't been up there for ages. I think I did a video up there really, really early in the channel. It's probably got 6 views or something silly like that. So maybe it's time to go and do another one up there and give you a look. Wow, it's nice being under these trees, out of that sun. So here we got another path up our next crag. So what is this one? Mountain Crossing Pavilion. Oh, so you go up here, and from up here you can either go to the crag over this side, or you can come up this way. So access to 2 of the mountains. Wow, we've got another nice pavilion over here. There's some great artwork up in the eaves of here as well. Really nice. Wow, look at this. That is very, very cool. Oh wow, and up there as well. That is sensational. Another path up another of the mountains here. So this mountain is Sky Pillar Crag. So I think What have we got? Sky Pillar Pavilion, Wenchung Palace, Star Peaking Pavilion. Trying to find, no, they don't have it. I think that one might be the highest. Oh, here we are. 130 meters and is the highest crag mountain. So yeah, okay, let's, if you want to have a read of that, hit pause and have a read through. So, we've got a bridge up here in front of us, which heads over to this path. So over at this path, you're outside of the scenic area. Used to actually have an entrance here. You could get into the park up there, but that's all been closed off. So I think they've got 3 entrances in here now. Another little shop here selling all sorts of knickknacks. Looks like he's got some nice fans, various bits and pieces. Bean shop. Wow, look at these palms leaning right out over the path. Geez, they look good. Yeah, so this here was the entrance. I used to come in here all the time. This was the way I'd make my way here. I'd walk down or ride my bike down through Pai Phong Park out to here, but they closed that one off several years ago, probably during COVID. I wonder if it was because of COVID that they closed it off. They just wanted to limit the entry points. Oh, we've got another vehicle coming up behind us. We're going to get through these rocks here so that we can move over and get out of his way. Oh, her way. Wow, lovely and cool here. Little bit of a breeze blowing through. It's very, very nice. Okay, and we're coming up to the sort of main... Oh, we've got another vehicle coming up behind us. So we're coming up now into the sort of main central area here. So in here we've got a number of places you can eat, find food, a few shops around, and then we've got this big, well, I was going to say pond. Pond doesn't seem quite the right word, but big water area, let's call it that. Big water area in the middle here. And this is chock-a-block full of fish. And you can buy food, and we've got the young lad here chucking food out to the fish. Another young girl over here throwing food down. Another crowd of fish over there. Another young girl here with another crowd of fish. Young lad here. It is a very, very popular attraction. And over this side we have some paddle boats, electric. No, they're not paddle boats, they're electric boats. You can get in, get out on the water here. Absolutely gorgeous. I do like these. We have an iron bridge over this way, which, yeah, we'll go over that way and have a little look at the iron bridge, because that's always worth a squiz. So we've got food available over here, which you can sit outside and eat. Back over, where is it? Back over this way on our left is an actual sit-down restaurant over there. So yeah, you got some pretty good food options. Here's where you come and buy your fish for the koi. Small bag 5 RMB, big bag 10 RMB. So we're going to walk out along the water here now. Oh, we got lots more fish down in here. Oh wow, look at all these over here. They do love it. They do love feeding the fish. I'm sure there's some, because that's a really, really regular thing, the fish. A lot of places where you go, there must be some cultural sort of significance to that, but I'm not sure what it is at this point. It's something we might have to investigate in the future. Oh wow, they've got, so out at that place we went to, yeah, the Crescent Creek we went to yesterday, they had that misting thing. They've got another one of them, but this is done differently. It's surrounding this bridge. We're going to go, I've never seen this before. So we've got little water cannons here. Kids can come and try and hit the target. So they've got some, got a couple of real ducks down here. But they're aiming at the toy ducks here. And I'm sure they love that. Wow, let's go and have a look at this bridge. Wow, this looks spectacular. There's mist rolling off onto the water. That looks so good. So this is new. I'm pretty sure I've never noticed this before. How cooling is it? Okay, that's not bad. Wow, that is really good. So yeah, this is all brand new, I'm pretty sure. And then looking up over here, wow. Okay, it's not that cooling. All right, let's head back down this way. We'll get out over the iron bridge up here. So I'm very, very surprised at how quiet it is here today. Like I say, I didn't think it would be as busy as it was yesterday, but I thought it'd be a little busier than it is, although, like I say, it is very, very hot. Let's have a, just check what our current temperature is at the moment. Let's have a look at our weather app here. We are currently sitting on 35 degrees, so yeah, it's very hot. And it's also very, very humid. Okay, so iron cable bridge down through here. Which I'm not a fan of these things. If you saw the video we did over in the gorge the other day, they had a similar sort of bridge over there. I'm not a fan of walking over these moving bridges. Probably was when I was younger, but so here we go. You can feel that bounce under your feet. And you'll get people out here some days. They'll just stand in the middle of the bridge and try and swing it as far as they can. It's hilarious to watch. Over on the left over here, we used to have an archery place. I think it was in there. We'd come and shoot some arrows. I've done that. I think I did that the first time I was out here. I came out here with, I think it was with a group of students actually. Brought me out here and they paid for me to do all the archery, and they paid for everything I did out here that day. They were so excited. You know, our school, because our school, we sort of cater for students from poorer areas and less developed areas. We sort of prioritise students who are more in need, not only for the students themselves, but also to help those poorer communities be able to advance. It's one of the things our school really focuses on. So yeah, when I was first here, a lot of my students, you know, although they'd been learning English, they had never met a foreigner before. They were so excited to run across a foreigner and have a foreigner as a teacher. It was really good. Actually, over on the right here, this bridge running across the water. I was actually right in the middle of that bridge, and that was where I made the decision to buy my first drone. There was a guy right in the middle there launching I think it was an original Mavic. And he launched, and I just stood there and was amazed at the pictures he was getting and stuff. And I straight away went, I've got to get myself one of them. So my first drone was an old Phantom 4 Pro, which didn't get nearly enough use, if I'm honest. It was just so big, you know, it didn't fold down and stuff into a small package like the Air does, or the Mini, or even the new Mavic. You know, they're big, powerful drones, but they fold down to be so small. You can whack them in a backpack, and they're easy to move around. This thing of mine, this Phantom, came in a box, and it was probably 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet by about 1 foot deep, maybe, probably 1.5 feet cubed. And it was just so awkward to carry anywhere. I didn't have my electric scooter back then. Okay, here's another. We'll just give you a look here. You can pause the video, have a read if you wish, and do that in your own time. We're going to carry on walking because I'm getting really, really hot. So the crags carry on over this way to our left. So once you get past this crag that we can just see up above the hills here, you then get out of the park, and there's a couple more along the way. But yeah, what I was saying about the drone, the Phantom 4, because I don't have a car, I didn't have an electric bike back then, I was sort of just on my push bike. It was so hard to take it anywhere that it very, very rarely got used. So yeah, I think I only ever used that once for one video. Once I'd started my YouTube channel, used that. I don't even remember what the video was. But yeah, I'm certainly going to get a hell of a lot more use out of the Air 3 and whatever subsequent drones I may buy in the future, because I do have my eyes on a couple of others that I'm seriously considering buying for different purposes. They, yeah, so when I bought the Air 3, I actually gave the Phantom to my school pretty much. sort of given it to the tech department there, and they do classes with students all about, you know, they may be doing photography and film work for school events. They will do creation of like health leaflets and stuff, you know, stuff that you give the public information sort of stuff. And so yeah, they've got that drone that they can use anytime. They've got a couple of drones within the schools, and a few of the students who do that stuff have also got drones. So yeah, and the school's also got a couple of dozen like good quality DSLR cameras and stuff for those classes. It's really good. Right, down this way we have the Cute Pet Paradise. I don't know what that, don't know. Double Source Cave, Consul Lynn, Grass Fairy Island, Cherry Blossom Grove, Peach Blossom Island, Falling Fir Forest, and the North Gate exit. So we're not going to go down that way today. We might have to come and do another video. Over here we have Central Area Chan Lin Pier. So this must be another area you can come and grab a boat. Yeah, okay, so over here we've got one of the ferries parked up here. We might have to do a video on one of these boats one time. Oh, yeah, some girls dressed up in the old cosplay stuff. More than likely out getting yes, nice camera, getting photos and the like. So yeah, my drone, yeah, the school's got hold of that. Sort of, Kathy, who's runs a lot of them classes, she's actually the wife of Frankel, who I've mentioned many times on the channel. Yeah, Kathy sort of said, oh, you know, we'll sell it. And, you know, we actually looked up at how much they're selling for, and you get between 2,500 and 2,500 RMB for them. But I said, nah, just use it for the school. If you have no use for it, then we'll sell it. But if the school can find a use for it, the school can use it. I love these trees here growing out of the water. It's absolutely great. Some sort of fir tree. So yeah, I sort of pretty much donated my old drone to the school. Don't need the money. And try and keep the school sweet. There's some great little statues down here. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed at the crowd size. Right, so the next big public event we have, next big public holiday, I'll have to make sure we find out where the biggest crowd is going to be, and we'll go and do a video there for you. Okay, I think we've got actual housing up here, which is where some of the workers who work here live, I think. I could well be wrong about that. Wow, what have we got here on the right? Oh, so this is the, how do you say this again? Zongzi. Zhongzi. I can never get the pronunciation right. Z-O-N-G-Z-I, but the second Z's got some weird thing with it. So this is the making of it here. Done inside either of these little frames. So we actually did a video a while back where we actually made this. That was back at the last Spring Festival. And then they're filled with glutinous rice, corn, meat. They'll wrap them all up. And then this is how they end up looking. all these wrapped up triangles, and sort of boil them up, boil them in water, open them up, and there's your food. Not my favourites. I've only tried the savoury ones. Apparently they do sweet ones as well. I haven't tried the sweet ones. So yeah, we'll have to give them a bash sometime. Right, so we're now heading back towards the entrance where we came in. Oh, we've got another KFC coffee place down here. Be cool, it says on the top of the caravan. So yeah, that's 7-star Crags today. It's rather quiet. I'm rather surprised. So yeah, next time we've got a big event on, you know, a big public holiday, lots of tourists in town and stuff, we'll make sure we find out where everybody's likely to be visiting. We'll get out, because as I said, I often will avoid going, I'm not into big crowds of people. I like getting out places where it's quiet and where I'm sort of on my own, but we'll look at getting out into one of the big crowds somewhere and giving you a look at what a really busy time in China here is like, because it gets pretty insane. Huge crowds. Wow, these trees above us, absolutely gorgeous. I was just waiting before we finish up. There was one other area I was going to have a look at, but I thought it might be this that we're approaching up here now, but it's not here. Around here somewhere, up on this hill on our left, there was a big children's park with all sorts of kids' rides, merry-go-rounds and bumper cars and all that sort of stuff, like a little amusement park. But that closed down, I don't even know how long ago, and can't blame COVID for that. I'm pretty sure that closed down well before COVID, probably 2018. I only saw it twice when I first came here, and I think the first time it was operating, there were heaps of kids up there. The second time I saw it, there was nobody there. It was just, wasn't even turned on. And then the next time, half the stuff had disappeared, been taken away. Oh, we've actually got a police station up here on the left. So if you have any trouble, you can go and get help from the police. Oh wow, these are new up here as well, I think. I don't remember seeing these. We'll give you a look when we get up closer to these things. Got some really nice, really nice shade for you. So, right, let's spin our camera around. So have a look at these hats up here behind us. Huge big hats. Come and sit under there. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and over this side, up these steps here, was where the kids' amusement park was all those years ago. But yeah, it's all closed off now. I don't know what they're going to do in there, whether they might not do anything in there, who knows. But that's going to do us for today. We're going to say goodbye there. I hope you've enjoyed this little wander. If you have, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Questions or comments, hit us up down there in the comment section. If there's anything you would like to learn about life here in China, in Guangdong, in Zhaoqing, again, hit us up down there in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea for a video, we'll look at going away and making you a video. Go and do the research, find out what information we can, and help you learn the things that you want to learn. Because, yeah, I've said before, you know, I can go away and just make random videos every day. But I would rather, while that's fun, I'm still, you know, I'm not going to stop doing that. But if people have things that they want to learn, I'm always keen to help people learn, help people understand this place. As we've seen with some of the comments you get, which I don't get many, thankfully. There's not that many idiots coming to my channel at the moment, but there is so much disinformation out there about this place. And if I can help sort of dispel some of that, I'd be happy to do so. So whatever you want to learn about, let us know. But for now, that's going to be all. I am sweating like a pig. Goodness me. So we're going to go find a cool place to sit down up near the entrance up here. Sit down, get a cold drink, and chill out before we jump on the bike and head back home. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.